Hey guys, this is Teacher Ryan. Today we're talking about how to speak to English learners. So if you are an English learner, you don't really need this video. This video is for Americans. Okay guys, so in America, there's a lot of situations where you're speaking to foreigners or people who just speak international English, not the American variety. Or maybe people with a low language proficiency, and you need to communicate with these people. So this could be in America, or maybe when you're traveling abroad and you don't speak the culture specific, the language, specific to that culture, and you're speaking to somebody who's an English speaker in a foreign country, and you need their help. So these are my tips for how to speak to people that are not native English speakers, more specifically people with lower English proficiency. So tip number 1, chunk your sentences. Okay guys, come on. We've all been in the airport and there's like some adorable old person that's trying to speak to this person, to another person that doesn't really speak English very well. And what do? They speak really loud and really slow, and they enunciate every syllable. Every syllable is of equal value, and they get louder and louder and repeat the same thing. Sometimes they bend over. Where is the la 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 la? Oh God, I just roll my eyes every time. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's the advice. Chunk your sentences. So anywhere in the sentence that you would usually breathe, just slow down right there. Okay, don't make every word equal. That doesn't help. Okay, but if you chunk the sentences, so something like, where is Terminal 3? Okay, you don't want to say, where is Terminal 3? No. This is not helpful. You say, where is Terminal 3? Terminal 3. Where? Huh? Right? So chunk your sentences. She went to the bathroom. Bathroom? Go. Right? Okay, so chunk them in pieces and take a break in the middle of the sentence. In a natural place. This is key. Because what you're doing is you're allowing the listener more processing time, because they have a processing lag. Okay, they're trying to pick up the words they know. So if you give them more time in between natural chunks in the sentence, that will help them kind of compute and analyze the sentence to increase their understanding. Okay, please don't say every word equally, because not every word is equal. If you just want to say, where is Terminal 3, just say, where Terminal 3, right? You don't have to be grammatically correct. Actually, that might hurt. So, just try to keep it really simple, but chunk the information. Okay, number 2, avoid idioms. Y'all, people don't know what you're saying. People don't know what you're saying when you're like, oh yeah, and then he looked at me like a deer in the headlights. Oh, well, yeah, it was raining cats and dogs. Well, you really hit the nail on the head there. Nobody knows what those means, especially y'all, because I'm from Texas. And, y'all be talking like this and be talking real fast, and nobody knows what the hell you're saying. Okay? So avoid idioms and colloquialisms. Nobody knows what it means when you hit the nail on the head. Okay? Maybe they know because they have a really high proficiency of English, or they studied in America. But if they didn't study in America, they probably don't know American idioms. So please don't say, oh, he was just looking at me like a deer in the headlights. Yeah, nobody knows. But they might not know what a deer is. So be careful to avoid idioms. In American English, we have a lot, and you just want to back off the idioms, because unless you've studied in America, you just don't know. Or unless they've been popularized in maybe a TV show, maybe they know some. But don't take that chance. Just communicate clearly and literally, okay? Okay, number 3, be careful with phrasal verbs. Now, what is a phrasal verb? Okay, I'm probably speaking to non-English teachers. So a phrasal verb is when you put a verb, usually with another small word, sometimes a preposition. So like we have the word give. I give you chocolate. That's perfect. That's good. Okay, but then I can say give up. Okay, when you tell somebody give up, maybe they don't know what that word means together. So they think give up. Like I'm giving this to God. Give up. I don't know. A lot of the times they may not know what that means. Or get up. What time did you get up? Or wake up. What time did you wake up? Well, they might know the word get, like I get my car, I get my books. But when you say get up, what time did you get up? I'm like, get what? Okay, so in English we have lots of phrasal verbs. You know, stand up, lay down, turn around, get up, give in, give out. We have lots and lots and lots of phrasal verbs. So if you're monitoring yourself when you're speaking, just try to be cautious of using phrasal verbs, because this is actually a really difficult thing when you're learning English. And there are many synonyms for, for get up, wake up. When did you get out of bed? When did you awake? Right? There's a lot of other ways to say things without the use of a phrasal verb. So remember that give, and then if I add a preposition to it, it has a completely different meaning. So even if they're a pretty good English speaker, you might find a phrasal verb that people just don't know. So be careful with those. Okay, guys, go ahead and click to part 2. I've got a few more tips for you. If you like it, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Thanks, guys.